Holy crap, it's freaking 7:30 already. I feel like I just did this yesterday with a different camera. Oh yeah, I did. Well, today's garbage day, which is probably really good because my garbage can has 4 fish carcasses rotting in it, so might as well put that at the side of the road so I can get rid of it, eh? Feel bad for the garbage guy when he opens that can up to dump it. I'm gonna end up smelling it again anyway, so whatever. Well, today for breakfast, I'm gonna make some ranch toast. It's ranch toast. It's freaking awesome. You ever wonder why I say it like that? There's a movie, I can't remember the name of it. Now that I think about it, I think it was 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yeah, it was. Where Buddy's like, he's trying to get him some practice runs in before he goes and, I think that's what it was. I don't know. Anyway, he ends up going to like a bachelor party or something like that. He ends up picking up some chick there. She's a pretty famous actress. Can't remember her name. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure somebody out there will correct me. And at the end of the night, she's all pissed out of her mind because she drank her face off. And that's when she drops the line, like, in the morning, I'm going to make some French toast. That's the way she says it. And ever since then, every time I hear French toast, I think of that line. It's, yeah, it's a thing. Holy crap. That's one thing I don't like about taking melatonin at night. I needed it last night because I couldn't, having that 2-hour nap was a stupid idea. I normally don't nap though. I don't know why all of a sudden I got super tired last night. But it was like 5 o'clock hit. I logged out. My eyes got really heavy. And I was like, you know what? Seize the day. Turn it into the night. Let's go have a nap. But I know if I do that, I won't sleep at night. So I don't know why the hell I did that. I should have got up and like did something to motivate me to not be sleepy, but I'm stupid and I went and had a nap and then I couldn't fall asleep last night, so I took melatonin and I took another melatonin, so 220 milligrams of melatonin later, and slept like a baby but just didn't want to wake up. We're here now, we're alive, we're good, we're making French toast. So once again, T-minus 2 days, today and tomorrow, then we're rolling into August, all bets are off. Hammer down, bang out as many kilometers as possible on Saturday. If Sunday's shit, we recover. If Monday's good, we hammer down again. Try and get as much possible in as we can over the next little while. Bike for the fun of it. You know what? I was like yesterday, I'm like, I'm just going to try and destroy as many calories as possible. No, you know what? I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm going to actually try to lose weight with this. Why not? Why not use this as a reason to drop some pounds? Like, we're going to be out there burning off so many calories. I'm just going to eat what I normally eat and seriously force some fat burn. Maybe after I'm done biking 800 kilometers, I might accidentally have a 6-pack and not of beer. Even though I am thinking about buying some dealcoholized beer, though. It's pretty good stuff for muscle recovery, I do have to say. Works nice after a nice hard heavy workout. Having a dealcoholized beer with your dinner. Yeah, there's a reason why they were serving that at the Olympics to the, I guess we called them Olympians, the athletes, because it will help with recovery. It's a known thing because of the complex carbohydrates in it, as well as all the vitamin B12. It will help give the muscles what they need to recover. Pack that with a bit of protein. Holy crap. Anabolic overload. Friggin' sweet. Alright, now I definitely need to go shopping tonight. I am out of syrup completely, and I kinda want more. So, I tried finding that Miss Butterworth, but I don't know what the hell the one that Greg Doucette's using. Because, all the ones I find are super high in calories. So I gotta really look into seeing exactly if they have a version that is low cal, zero sugar, that I'm missing out on. And even Krusty 1024, he sent me a picture of the one that he bought, and his is not even that bad. But I can't find that at my Walmart, so I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm gonna have to look into it and see what I can find and go from there. However, French toast is ready, so I'm gonna go eat. Alright guys, first break of the day. Skeetle daddle freak it deedle daddle day. Oh man, I feel so bad. Like, I don't know if you can see down there. It's kind of blurry looking through the screen. There's nowhere I can go to get around the screen. But that blurry thing, that'd be the garbage truck. You
You can see Buddy just pitching it in the back. Wait till he opens the can I put outside. Like, I feel bad and all, but I also don't, because, like, that's their job, to clean up garbage. And it's just, you know, it is what it is. So they're just going to have to do what they got to do. And, you know, maybe tonight Buddy will have to go a little thick on the Axe body spray. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to where the camera's aiming. I'm doing such a good time vlogging with this monopod. It's not even a monopod, guys. I got you on a little tripod right now. I got you on a little trippy potty. Holy crap. No wonder why this drain doesn't drain. I got like popcorn kernels wedged in it and all sorts of junk. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so what I want to do is put some water in here. I'm gonna fry up the rest of my sheep's head. I know they say you can keep it in the freezer for at least 6 months, but I'm gonna have to go fishing and catch some more. But before I can go fishing, I gotta buy a fishing rod because, like I said, I snapped mine and you guys saw that. However, they have the Ugly Stick Elite on sale right now. Not as low as I'd like to see it, but low enough. Normally the rod is about 60 or 70 bucks and it's on sale for 50. Why am I even getting a frying pan out? I'm not about to cook. Anyway, we'll let that soak and thaw. I'm just on a break right now. Lunch, well, theoretically it should be lunch because it's 12:30. But I'm just on a break, a little 15. Take a pause for the cause, relax, kick our feet up, unwind, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I was looking at videos of the sheep's head, and some people, I don't know if you've ever eaten trout. You probably have. You guys are more sportsmen than me. But basically, some people when they eat trout, some people will fillet it. Some people just won't bother because the ribs, the way they are, they're kind of like the ribs on the sheep's head. They got that big, thick rib cage. So pulling the meat off of the ribs in a raw format, in a fresh format, can be kind of a pain in the arse, and you usually don't get that good of a fillet. Sometimes people will just say screw it and cut the bones right into it. Then when it cooks, peel the bones out afterwards with a fork. And some people will just lop the head off of the fish, cut from the belly open, lopping the tail and the head off, cut from the belly open, pull out all the guts, wash out the inside, take out the bloodline, and then throw the whole fish, skin and all, into a pan. Well, that's how I saw a guy do one of these fish, these freaking sheep's head. He literally lopped the head off, pulled all the guts out, lopped the tail off because it wouldn't fit in his pan with the tail. Pulled all the guts out, cleaned the insides as much as possible, leaving only the meat and bones left. And then he basically fried it in a pan with butter and seasoning. Oh, and he scored it. He used a knife and put lines across the skin. Oh, and he also descaled it, which is something I forgot to mention. So descaling apparently is the process of removing the scales from the fish, hence the name descale. You can use a spoon. You can use the back end of your filleting knife. They don't recommend using the edged end because it will dull the blade and ruin it. But if you're working with me with a $19.97, I don't know why I can't speech today. I can't even say speech right. Speak. Look at me go. I'm awesome. But if you're using a piece of shit filleting knife like I am, chances are you're gonna shit your pants. No. Seriously, you're still going back there? My goodness. Basically, ruining that knife, who cares? I'd like to get a better filleting knife later on down the line. I'll probably just put this current filleting knife in a pack that I want to make for catch and cook. Basically, I was thinking one day, riding the bike, have my stove with me, have a frying pan with me, have my knife with me, just go to a riverbed somewhere, fire some lines in, catch some fish, cook them on the spot, eat them, ride back. You know, one of those could be kind of fun. I got the travel rod, my stove small enough to fit in my pannier sack. I can fit an air mattress in there, I should be able to. And just ride the bike to a nice body of water and throw out. But first I want to get better at using worms for bait because live bait's very, very effective versus fake bait. But I have seen people have a lot of success with fake bait. It's one of like, well, even I had success with fake bait. Remember the dollar store fishing with the dollar store lure? And I pulled that stupid little guppy up. Or did I didn't catch that on tape, but I pulled the stupid little guppy up, a baby bass. They call them rock bass, but rock bass are normally spotted, and this guy just looked like a baby smallmouth. So whatever it is, or was. I sent it back because what are you going to do with it? And I'm getting more comfortable handling fish and stuff like that, so I just really like fishing. It's such a fun thing. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. I remember as a kid I didn't really like it, but I was too much into video games, and that's like my buddy's son, who's the same way. That's why I got that free Zebco telescopic fishing pole, is because his son was just not into it. And it's funny because his daughter and other son are like, oh, we love fishing. Like, he'll go out every Saturday and take the kids, and the two are enjoying it, and the other one's just sitting there playing with Nintendo Switch. So, different strokes for different folks, eh? But no, I never thought I'd like fishing as much as I do, and I really do. So, easy protein, right? That's the key thing for me. Easy, free protein. Well, it's not free. I got to pay for my license and all the gear I keep breaking because I try and strong arm the fish. I need to buy a net. That's what I need to do. I got it. Well, when I'm with my friend, it's fine. We have her net most of the time. But I need to buy my own net so that when I do catch something, if it's instead of breaking my pole, strong arming it on the beach, I can physically net it and pick it up out of the water and put it on the beach. That's probably a smarter thing to do. It would save me money because this next pole I'm going to buy is going to be kind of expensive just for the pole. I'm going to reuse my reel. My reel's really good. It's a quantum reel, 10 ball bearing system. I like it. Like, you can really, like, it really has good pull. It feels good when I got a fish on. And yeah, but this new rod, yeah, I don't even know who mentioned. Somebody mentioned to make sure that the rod was this like composite polycarbonate made from Han Solo's blood. I can't remember now, but it gives a more sensitive feeling to when you got a bite versus a snag. And apparently this Ugly Stik, being the Ugly Stik Elite, has that. So that, and I was told that with Ugly Stiks, if you can break them, you know, obviously while fishing, not over your knee because you're bored, but if you can break them, the company will replace them. So, not sure when the next time is I'm going to get out fishing, to be honest with you, mainly because, like I say, starting Saturday, it's bike mania. At some point this summer, guys, I definitely do want to do a bike ride, catch and cook. I haven't seen any videos online about this, like where people do that, where they go for a rip to a lakeside or to whatever and throw a line out, catch something, cook it on the spot, enjoy it, and then bike home. I think that would be a fun video to try and do. It'd be great if I had more experience in fishing, but it is what it is. But we do have the abilities to cook remotely. We do have the abilities to clean remotely, I think. And we do have the abilities to have fun remotely. So why not get a little more remote and enjoy the great outdoors while we can before winter kicks in. And then life begins to suck as we freeze. So enjoy the summer while we can with as many activities as we can. And then come winter, well, we'll have to figure something out. I know Struckus invited me to go ice fishing with him. He has a shed, or an ice shack, or an ice tent, or whatever you want to call it, that you pull behind your sled. So that could be a thing for the winter. But as for the summer, I want to enjoy it as much as possible. What's my time index here? Oh, we still got time. We still got time. Time be on our side. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Oh, hey, guys, look what I found. And guess what? It still works. The GoPro Hero 2. Looks all banged up. I say it still works. Oh, there we go. Battery actually holds a charge. I'm like super shocked at that because I haven't used this camera since the mini bike days. It records, but let me tell you, the audio is full on freaking potato. Oh, battery's already down a bar. Yeah, the battery's weak on this one here, and on the backpack kit that you can get for it. So, that's a thing. Trying to throw a charge at the backpack, but the battery's not working, and it's not even getting hot, so. What are you doing? What does that mean? Okay, so Oreo really needs to go outside for a shit, because he's making all sorts of noise. And I need to get this fish to start cooking. But before we start the fish cooking, oh yeah, that's nice and thawed out now. Good, good, good. Love doing that method. Just throw it in some water. Doesn't have to be hot water, just throw it in water. And it'll thaw out. We're gonna do the same as yesterday. Good old chicken and fish. Maximize the protein intake while minimizing the stuff and junk. I don't know what I was gonna say there, I'm sorry. So we'll throw that into the yonder. Get that out of there. Spin this. I should have seasoned that. Shit. See what happens when you don't think. Stuff doesn't happen. I'm gonna get this pan heated up. We're gonna take a little trawl outside while the dog's taking a poop. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the garbage can. I already heard the garbage guys come by and grab it. Heard the guy swear a little bit, so he's probably super happy that he got a chance to experience the 4 fish up close and personal. Pretty sure that's not the case, but anyway, I'm gonna rock a piss. We'll let the dog out, and then we'll grab the garbage can. Should be a good freaking time. Jeez, that's while wearing like full friggin' jeans and this heavy t-shirt. I say heavy t-shirt because it is actually a heavy t-shirt. Hey, where'd my fish go? Hey, did you see my fish? Freaking cat. There it is. I got it. We're safe. She can live. Alright, let that cook. Let's go tie off the dog. And let's get him outside. You gotta back up. You gotta back up. He's so excited to go outside. He's just jumping around like a little black fluffy jelly bean. Are jelly beans even black and fluffy? I know they can get black jelly beans. It's pretty gross. Used to love them as a kid. Not a fan anymore. Probably because it reminds me of Zambuca. Zambuca's gross. Alright. Let's go grab the added garbage can. And we'll get that inside. How the hell did my tripod get wet? Grab this. Oh man. That is some ripeness. That is some ripeness. I should probably like throw some car wash soap in here and hose her out. Excuse me. Excuse me, puppy wuppy. Like, it doesn't stank in here as bad as it used to. But, yeah, I gotta clean that up. And get this beast ready. Still got good air pressure. Yeah. 17 psi or 15 psi. That's all I run. I should probably charge this thing up too. Because we're gonna need this for the bike run on Saturday. God, I love getting memory card errors when I'm recording with this camera. It's great. G7X, what an awesome camera. Alright, let's get that fish cooking. Alrighty guys, I'm going to basically do it up like I did yesterday. Except for we're going to add some... Should I bread these ones? Do I have any oil? I don't think I have any oil. I wonder if you can just butter fry them. Because I actually do not have any oil on me whatsoever. Just a little bit of virgin olive oil. Never done a fish fry. You know what? Let's try a little bit of breading. Why not? Alright guys, for the batter, what I'm basically using is we got some flour, some other stuff that I can't remember what the hell. Oh, I put some popcorn seasoning in. Some dill pickle popcorn seasoning, some cayenne pepper, some regular pepper, some salt, and a little bit of my chicken spice, just to see how this will turn out. We got it all mixed together there. So I'm trying to debate on whether or not I fire the fish into the batter or the batter into the fish. And I think I'm going to fire the batter into the fish. I'm just going to wash the fish off, and then we'll do a little shake and bake. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just going to pour the whole creation in here with the fish. Seal it back up. Man, I'm burning my butter. Turn this down a bit more. And then we'll just do like on the shake and bake commercials. Just shake it up. Let it really absorb into the fish. And we'll take it out, nicely coated, and throw it into the pan. Look at that. Beauty. Would have been better if I had oil to work with, but hey, work with what you got and get what you work with. Oh man. Is that recording? Crap. Guys, that wasn't a COVID sneeze, that was a dill pickle sneeze. Oh, I'm telling you, that dill pickle seasoning, boys, gets in you and it just freaking destroys you. Yeah, this would have been better if I had some oil to cook with, but gotta do what you gotta do to get shit did, eh? Away she goes. Alright, just flipped it over there and it looks pretty damn good, I do say so myself. Alright guys, well that's the end of the G7X. It just failed on me, had a memory card fault, and now the lens won't retract. I don't know, I hate that camera. What a waste of money that piece of shit was. Might be the #1 vlogging camera, guys, but honestly, that thing has been giving me problems since day one. I'm using the DJI right now. But no, that Canon camera has been giving me problems since day one. I don't know, I'm pissed off right now. Like, frig sakes. So many clips were lost and now the camera doesn't work. Anyway, the fish is done, the chicken's done. I'm going to eat. I'll show you what that camera's doing. Sorry I'm in a bad mood, but you'd be too if one of your main cameras broke. At least I got my camcorder back if I wanted to film with that thing. Holy shit. I went out and got my stuff in the nick of time. Look at how wet it is out there now. Wow. But that's if that clip actually recorded. Now I gotta pull all the data off the memory card and go from there. Anyway, when I went to turn off the camera after the memory card error, it started making this loud noise. Right now the camera's off. When you turn it on, basically it reports that there's a lens error. We'll shut down automatically, restart camera. Well, that's because the lens is janked. Fun. Super fun. Maybe I'll take a hammer to it. Alright guys, despite camera failures, let's see how this battered fish turned out. I don't even know if we got the clips on that, but if we did, we did, and we didn't, we didn't. Here we go. Would have been better if I could have fried it in oil. But not too bad. The dill pickle seasoning really helps it. Yup. That's a good way to cook fish. Sweet. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Found a video on how to fix the camera. I might give it a go. Why not? What do I got to lose? It's already broken. Well guys, I said I was gonna go ahead and repair that camera. I'm not doing it today, that's for sure. Oh, look at that, it's all sunny out now. It's all sunny out. But I'm definitely not repairing it today because kind of pissed off. Kind of don't feel like it. Kind of don't care. Just fired it off into the corner there. I'll deal with that another day. But I'm not so aggravated with it because knowing my luck, I'll get pissed off and I'll just end up taking it outside and nailing it with a 5-pound sledge. Instead, my battle plan is to use my anger and hate and frustration in the gym tonight to lift a lot more weight. And that should basically do it. Now I'll just end up filming with this camera, this DJI Pocket Osmo gimbal thing. I'm going to have to do some tweaking to the video settings to get it to look good and be good too. It struggles in low light, but that's because of the filters I'm using. If I don't, it ends up looking washed out and the blacks end up looking gray and the grays end up looking white, and you know how it is. So what I'm going to probably end up doing with this, I'm just going to go ahead and use action cameras from now on because why not? I don't need zoom, I'm just vlogging. If I do need zoom, I got a camcorder, but I never plan on using zoom, and I really wish my dog would quit eating cat shit. Like, I'm going to have to shorten his leash because he keeps going over there and dicking around. And I'm getting really fed up with it because he ends up getting stuck. And there's that big sinkhole there, and if he falls in there, well, he'll probably get pretty hurt. I need like one of those little fenced-in dog pens outside, and that way there I can just leave him outside and let him do his thing and have fun and not worry about him running away or anything. Because if you leave him on leash, he ends up doing something stupid like wrapping himself around the pool 72 times, and then he's like, okay, now what? And then he starts barking his face off because he's too stupid to get out of it. So it'd be nice to have like a little fenced-in area for him. It'd be nice to fence in my entire backyard, but that's a pipe dream that I'll never live, so that's alright. Anyway, he's having a killer shit, which means right after work I should be able to jump right into weightlifting and get that going. Been doing some stepping today, getting my steps in. I'm at 7,548, using my stepper, get my legs all ready for this weekend, which is going to be hell on earth, but I'm okay with that. Rigging rights, let's hammer down. Guess one bonus to filming with this camera is I can film 2.7K, not 4K, I'm not filming 4K. Just 2.7K, and it gives it a little sharper of an image, I guess. The view screen is kind of small in it, so I'm not sure exactly how the video looks compared to the other one. Everything looked a lot better on the other one. Anyway, I'm just waiting for him to come back inside. Like, for fuck's sake, still pooping. What a shit machine gun. And just meow meow, stupid face. What? What? I'll just wait for the dog to come back inside. He's been out there for like 6 minutes, just pushing one out. Like, should I give him a shot of Metamucil? He goes outside and he plays where I basically cleared all the raspberry bushes off from the side of the house there. And they end up just sticking to his fur like Velcro. Comes back in the house and he's got a skirt of friggin' bramble. What a dog. Alright guys, done the workout, and I swear between camera failures and... today's not my day for technology. It's just not. End of story. So I'm sitting down here and I'm friggin' lifting weights, and I'm like, man, it's getting kind of dark in the living room because a storm cloud rolled over and covered the sun, and it was getting kind of dark, and I was like, you know what, I'll turn on the living room lights. So I friggin' do the old talk to the hockey puck thing and turn on the living room lights, and the weirdest thing happened. As soon as I gave the command, the power failed. Yep, the power just failed. I was like, what the hell? Only momentarily, though. It didn't last very long. It was like a second, long enough to cause everything that's plugged in to no longer be turned on, which means all the Google Hockey Pucks had to reset. And it did a really cool thing with Spotify on my phone because it was still broadcasting to a Google Home group, which it could still access, because when the power failed, my phone just switched over to data. So it still had access to Google Home, just not the hockey pucks themselves. It caused a really neat thing to occur where it was broadcasting to a group that had nothing attached to it. So when I went to go and broadcast again, to get the broadcast going one more time so I could listen to music while lifting, it told me it was unable to broadcast because it was already broadcasting on the selected network, yet there was no sound coming out of the speakers. Yeah, technology's fun. So all I had to do for that was just go upstairs and grab my phone and turn off Spotify and unload it from memory, and then just reload it back on, repoint it to the downstairs group, and away we were. You know what? I just realized this lens is filthy. There, hopefully that's a little better. I noticed it on the, while I was editing, that whenever there was a bright light behind me, it got real hazy, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Last time I used this camera really was biking. Probably got covered in snot while biking, especially the time I used it was during shadfly season. So I can imagine it took a little bit of a pounding. Oh well, it's fine. It's okay. Just not sure how to hold it now. It's been such a long time since I've vlogged with this one. But then again, alright, so we had a power failure, and I went upstairs, and I realized my computer turned off, and I didn't think about it, and get Spotify going, come downstairs, finish my workout. It is currently 7:14 now. I actually finished my workout at 7:15, so it's been an hour ago. So I get done my workout, have a shower, go upstairs, get dressed, turn my computer back on because it failed due to the power failure. Go to open up Magix Vegas, and it's telling me the vlog is corrupt. I'm like, oh, come on. The save file got corrupted because I guess it was auto-saving during the power failure, because timing's everything today. So I had to re-edit the entire vlog. Yeah, the excitement, the joys of being a vlogger, let me tell you. So I was like, whatever. Like, I was sitting there and I'm like, man, I just don't even feel like editing this. But I'll go ahead and do it anyway. So I re-edited the entire vlog, got it all back together as much as I could. Don't even, whatever. It's like, I'm not even going to fret over it. It is what it is. You know, I knew that Canon was on its way out. These cameras nowadays are not designed for someone like me who makes a video every damn day. They just don't hold up. They're not designed for that kind of abuse. Like, even this camera here, it gets warm when I'm recording. You know, which means the internal components are taking a pounding. Away she goes. Yeah, I talked to a buddy who vlogs with a GoPro, and his biggest gripe is he bought it for 4K videoing, but when he films that 4K for too long, the damn thing gets so hot on his head that it sucks. So he has to either tune it down to 1080p, and his new solution is he takes the battery out and runs it off of USB power, so that the battery is what's overheating because there's such a draw on the camera from 4K that the only solution he has is not to have a battery in it and let it run off USB. So if he's sitting there and he's recording a video and he does something wrong and it knocks the cable out of the charger or out of the GoPro, boom, all of his footage is corrupt and he lost it all. So that's kind of bad. But I'm sure he's got a Hero 7. And I remember the Hero 7 because I had one for a brief moment. I liked it. It was okay, except for the incredible power drain. And I remember filming at 4K and watching it just sap the life out of the battery in 35 minutes flat. Which made me wonder how these friggin' YouTubers are able to use these things for vlogging. And then I realized they're probably carrying like 16 batteries in a backpack. So they're just non-stop swapping the damn things out just so they can get their production done. I dropped some kale and the dog ate it and he doesn't seem to mind. You like kale? Not like bacon though, right? You want another piece? You like that kind? Wow, you are stupid. I don't even like kale. You love it. Then again, you eat cat shit. So I'm probably just going to, like I say, vlog with the DJI. It's small, it's nice. It's got some features that I've never actually explored either, which I probably should. One of them being the wireless feature. You can get a wireless attachment for it where you can control from your smartphone. Then you can target someone. Like, I could set this thing on a tripod in the corner, target it myself, and as I'm pacing around, it'll keep me in focus. As I'm moving, it'll automatically move the camera for me. So I don't have to hold it and talk to it. I can just talk to it. Also, the wireless feature gives it the ability for a wireless microphone. So I have the ability to just put a lapel mic on, and no matter where I am, it sounds like I'm in front of the camera. So if I'm over in the fridge and it's following me around, so it almost looks like I got somebody living in my house controlling a camera. It's features I've never explored with this camera because I never wanted to buy the device. And now that I'm thinking about it, instead of buying a new camera, why don't I just upgrade the one I have and use it to its full potential? You know, it could be fun for the fishing videos. I think I might just bring the Sony, set it up on a tripod and let it film the action. Could be pretty neat. Or even use the GoPro Hero 4 with the battery backup to film the area while we're fishing, just to get that other angle, because sometimes the head cam doesn't get it, and it's nice to have that other angle just to get the whole shebang. Yeah, today's been one hell of a day. Alright guys, dinner's ready. Bon appetit. It's time for me to eat. I didn't put any mustard or anything on it. I'm just going to eat it as it is. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at Google Maps because I like to come up with ideas for bike rides. And basically, I'm looking and I'm like, you know, one of these days I want to try and tackle Airport Road. This road is pretty steep. My buddy Mike does it all the time, but he has a real bike, not a fat bike. But then I noticed here on Carmichael Drive, if you take Carmichael all the way up to 4 Mile Lake Road, you take 4 Mile Lake Road right over here to this Herchibees right up. If I go into satellite mode, look at this. There's somebody's property there, but this is totally a boat landing. I don't know enough about this lake. This is 4 Mile Lake. I don't know enough about this lake. There could be some fish in there. Of course there's fish in there. I'm just saying there could be some good fish in there. Maybe one of these days when we're doing our weekend bike ride, we do a rip up there and throw a line. Like I said, we have the line on the bike. Get some exercise in, throw a line, maybe do a catch and cook. Could be fun. I don't know. There's other little bodies of water up here too that are interesting. 4 Mile Lake. Don't know enough about it. There's got to be fish in there though. There's Otter Lake here too, but I don't see any access points. There's like a... I don't want to go trudging through the woods on a fat bike, even though it's pretty much meant for that. Is that an actual road? Oh, it is. Whitfield Station Road. I had a friend who lived up there. What's this Otter Lake Trail? Okay, so... Man, that's a beautiful looking lake too. I don't know, man. If we could somehow cut over there, I bet you this lake would have some fish in it too. I'm more worried, questioning about this 4 Mile Lake. Maybe I should look it up and see what people, if anybody's fished in there and if they've caught anything from it. It could be a fun rip, a little catch and cook. Looks like you can access it. No, that's people's property. Holy crap, bud! You got a big enough freaking house? Jesus, Murphy. Yeah, there's a lot of people with beachfront access here, but right here is people's property. It's quite the hike down to your boat, eh? Holy. That's all people's property. So the only access I can see is this Herchibees Road. And I can even stand on the bank here, or even, depending on how crazy this is, walk over here and fire it off. I bet you there's a bunch of bass just waiting in this mush. Use a top water and just send it. Probably get some freaking sweet fishing, boys. So yeah, I had my dinner, and then literally that's what I did. I'm watching fishing videos right now. Check this out. I paused this at the best time. This video is titled "Will a Fish Eat a Block of Wood?" He totally makes a lure out of a block of wood, and this is his 5th bass that he's pulled out of the water, proving that bass will strike at anything as long as they're not attached to my pole. But anyway, people, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down here, and I guess tomorrow's another day. So thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully tomorrow goes better, because today pretty much sucked. Breaking a $1,000 camera. Well, having a $1,000 camera break. And having to edit the vlog twice. Yeah, lots of not fun. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until tomorrow, guys, stay safe and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.